The 20 fallen angels, the rebel leaders who gave birth to civilization. Enoch wrote about the fallen angels. His book describes in some detail how the observer angels came down to earth. They began to teach people and take earthly women as wives. Children were born into these unions. God was angry with the angels and decided to punish them. He sent after the disobedient angels, who dealt harshly with the watchers and their descendants. Fallen angels. One day God called to himself Azu and Samiazu, who were Satan angels, accusers. It was pointed out to them how unrighteous people were living. And then, the watchers were sent to earth to enlighten mankind. Enoch wrote about the fact that there were accusing angels among the watchers. He even singled out a whole rank of angels. These angels are located in the fifth heaven. We have a separate article about these angels. Oath on Mount Hermon. Fallen angel. According to one of the versions, on the earth descended 200,000 angels. There are also called figures of 200 billion. They had their own commanders. They were 20, according to other sources 200. When the leaders of the watchers decided to deviate from God's will, they took an oath of allegiance to each other on Mount Hermon. From that day forward, angels began taking earthly women as wives. The watchers made great efforts to teach people various sciences. Thanks to the apostates, mankind made a great step forward in its development. However, training brought both positive and negative moments. It is believed that teaching mankind led to its corruption. When God became aware of the shenanigans of the watchers, he became angry. Michael and other angels who took part in punishment of the fallen were sent to the earth. For example, Raphael sent Azazel to the desert. And Gabriel had to destroy the offspring of the watchers. According to one version, they ate all living and non-living on the planet. According to another, God considered that immortal angels do not need offspring. Not only Enoch wrote about the watchers. They're written about in the Book of Jubilees. They are mentioned in the Book of Raziel and in the Zohar. Robert Charles presented a book called The Book of the Watchers. Thanks to it, the list of leaders of the angels who descended to earth was compiled. It is believed that there were 20 leaders. However, because of the difficulty of translating ancient texts and the problematic interpretation of the names of angels, they are listed 23. Leaders of fallen angels. Fallen angel. Azazel remnant. He introduced mankind to precious metals. Women began to wear jewelry made of precious stones and were introduced to makeup. The angel trained men in warfare. Azazel was captured and sent to the bottom of a cleft in the desert. Chains were tied around the angel's hands and feet. Lowered on a sharp rock. His face was covered so Azazel could not see the light. Yechan rises. He's probably identical to Azazel. He, along with Gadriel, actively encouraged the other watcher leaders to contact earth women and educate humanity. Samiaza Ive seen it. An angel associated with sorcery. He is the one who taught humans how to use magic and divination. According to one legend, the angel became the husband of an earth woman. They even had a son. The boy grew up to become the father of the rulers of the Arameans. When the watchers fell, Samiazu was imprisoned in a dungeon. Asbel God abandoned this angel, may be identical to Samiaza. He is listed second for giving unrighteous counsel to the watchers. Which means he was one of the main instigators. Samiaz. But if we look at Samiaz's phrase, before the oath, the angel doubted the correctness of the decision. Gadriel is the wall of God. He was the one who actively encouraged the rest of the watchers to retreat. Enoch called this angel the culprit of Eve's sinful fall. The angel himself dwelt in the fifth heaven and was the accuser, as probably the other leaders of the watchers. Serial Prince of God connected with Wisdom Angel taught mankind the calendar and the signs of the moon. The angel himself is a guardian and protector, and is called the Angel of the Earth by the Kabbalists. Anael, the reign of God. Angel of Flame, one of his images is a fiery serpent. He is the guardian of the south wind. Under the angel's control are the forces of nature. He controls winds and rains, hot weather and cold weather. The natural aspects of the angel were taught to the people. Daniel, God of judgment. The majestic defender of the law. Often counted among the ranks of the beginnings. Daniel taught mankind the signs of the sun. Shamsiel, the son of God. Probably, this angel was once a god of Mesopotamia. His name was Shamash. He was a sun god, and at the same time patronized honesty, morality, and justice. The angel Shamsiel became the guardian of Eden, as well as the ruler of the fourth heaven. People were taught the signs of the sun by him. Penemuiner, angel healer and patron of wisdom. Taught mankind the written language. Kokabel, the star of God. Described as a majestic and holy angel. He was in control of the stars. He taught astronomy to mankind. Chezekiel. God's cloud or God's shooting star. The angel was associated with natural phenomena. He taught people about celestial phenomena. Barakiel. Lightning of God. He is identified with Sanatkumar. He was the son of Brahma. The angel was associated with astrology. He shared his knowledge in this field with people. Armoros. The cursed one. Angel was associated with magic. He trained people to break spells. The name of the angel was probably acquired after the oath on Mount Hermon. Therefore, this angel may be identical to one of the leaders of the Watchers. Arakiel. God's earth. Angel associated with the earth element. The signs of the earth he taught mankind. The Sibylline oracles relate the angel to the accusers who send souls to judgment. Baterel. Reign of God. Angel associated with nature. Natural phenomena he and taught people. Zakiel. God protected. Probably a protector and guardian angel. However, Enoch did not indicate exactly what this angel taught mankind. Sateriel. Moon of God, dawn of God. Kabbalists categorized this angel as a negative force. He is an angel of one of the Qliphoth. They in turn are in opposition to the Sapphira. Based on the translation of the name, the angel was light-bearing and identified a certain natural phenomenon. However, what he taught people is unknown. Turiel. Rock of God. This leader of the Watchers made himself known in the 16th century. At least that's what they said. The fact that a mysterious grimoire written by the fallen angel himself had been published. Ramel. God's thunder. The hope-giving watcher. He probably influenced the spiritual aspect of people's lives. Tamiel. Perfection of God. Knower of the universe, of the heavenly bodies. He taught this to people and introduced them to the mysteries and riddles of the cosmos. Bezaleel. Shadow of God. This angel is little known, and his name is often not published. It's all down to the difficulty of translation. Yomiel. God's day. The enigmatic and final leader of the Watchers. His sphere of influence is unknown. Write in the comments your opinion about the fallen angels and your attitude to them. On the channel created a special selection about them as well as about Angel Satan. Subscribe to the channel, not to miss new publications.